it's Falco here. I've just arrived at the venue for the AWF show tonight. I've got a tag team match tonight. Me and Grant Lindstrom versus Mr. Mortis and his tag team partner. So it should be pretty good. I've been inside the venue, had a look around. Whoop, there's a plane. It's a plane right there. Yeah, but I'm pretty excited. Always up for a good wrestling match. As you can see, I've got a scar from the last show. Not good, but I'm on the mend, and yeah, it could have been a lot worse. So hopefully that won't happen again anytime soon. But I've got to get in there and set up the ring, and I've got a show tonight. So, woo! It's going to be good. It's going to be great. Why don't you come on in, sir? Before face that. I will. Fucking Sydney. So yeah, I'm in a really good mood today. Actually, I'm really happy to be having a match today. And one thing I have noticed though is the Buccaneer, Bucky L. Buckman. He's here today. So yeah, very exciting. I might approach him later and find out a bit more about him. So we're here, look at this light show back here. I feel like a rock star. We're doing an intro at the moment, and the ring's pretty much set up. Just tightening some bolts, and then we're going to put the ropes up and finalise everything. But I'm looking forward to a good little crowd tonight. It's a nice snug venue, so hopefully we get some fun audience members here tonight. Should be good.
Probably gonna need a wallet.
Bucky!
Falco!
How you doing?
I'm good. You?
Yeah, I'm not too bad.
Because you took a bit of a tumble last time I saw you.
I did. My head got split open.
All healed up well?
I hope so.
Excellent.
So I have a couple of questions for you.
All right, I love a good question. Fire.
So 3 questions.
Yep.
What is your name?
The Buccaneer.
The Buccaneer.
I'm going one at a time. Don't fire them too fast.
Okay. How long have you wrestled for?
3.5 years, since January 2015.
Perfect. And what do you wrestle?
Oh, for the fun.
For the fun?
Yeah, I mean, the fighting's fun, the crowds are fun, it's just fun. It's a blast.
For sure.
No other reason to do this. If you're in it for the fame and glory, you're in the wrong place.
For sure. I tell everyone.
That's the way.
That's the way. So, Bucky, a lot of people don't know this, but you're actually a pirate.
That's true. Yeah, I've been a pirate longer than I've been a pirate wrestler. This is just a segment of my life.
Yes. So, in 2018, how do you go about your day being a pirate?
Oh, well, I get up, obviously check the rigging to make sure nothing's injured, but most importantly I pop on the old pirate hat and head off down the street. Usually listening to pirate metal, obviously, because let's not forget, there's a lot of us out there. It's not just one pirate out in the world. Just, we're not all together at the same time.
That's it.
But, you know, largely it's good to be productive. The pirate hat can get a lot of weird looks at times, but you don't walk out dressed like this unless you're prepared for people to sort of stop and stare and say stupid things, but occasionally just go yah at you, and then give them a quick yah back and everything's good.
Perfect.
Brings a little colour to people's days. Brings colour to mine, and that's important.
Well, that's why you do it, right?
That's why I do everything.
Yeah. We can use that. So, you're wrestling tonight. Tell me about what's going to happen.
Well, I'm going to wrestle Jengis Kong, and he and I are going to beat the stuffing out of each other. Ooh. Plane going past. I like it.
There you go.
It's got a hell of a roar.
It's not your business.
Not my problem. Skies aren't me. That's other pirates.
So Jengis Kong, tell me about this guy.
Jengis Kong. He and I have come face to face a couple of times, usually at Hunter Valley Wrestling. He hits. He does hit hard. And so do I. So that's what I'm expecting is going to happen. He and I are going to beat the tar out of each other. We are going to fire shot after shot after shot. Yeah. And at the end, one of us will be on the ground and the other one won't. Although I actually suspect we'll both be on the ground, just one of us will be getting a pin, and I don't think either of us are likely to be able to stand when we're done.
Like 2 bulls.
That's what I'm hoping for, man. I'm hoping for the fight of my life. And I think Jengis Kong can give it to me.
Heck yeah.
Every other time we've met, yeah, I've felt like that was going to happen.
So, over the years since starting wrestling, have you come up with any allies in the business?
Oh, obviously, Cesar's probably my biggest one. The fact that there's more than one wrestler in New South Wales that is a pirate, I mean, that's an obvious ally. That'd be food. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Hold that thought. We'll come back to Caesar later. All right, so let's take this up there.
So you mentioned Caesar before as an ally.
I did.
Why did you pick Caesar?
Like I said, he's pirate. He's perfect complement to me. Like I'm a big man. I fight. Caesar's a small man. He drinks. He steals. It's the perfect pirate combo. One guy to do the fighting. One guy to do the drinking and the stealing. Don't get me wrong. We both drink. Some of us can hold it a little better than others. You're a lightweight, Caesar, in every sense of the word, mate. But the important thing is we work well together. We complement each other. He's fast when I'm slow. I'm strong when he's not as strong by a lot. I'm not saying that you're weak, Caesar, but you're a little bit weak. Hit the gym. Or the rigging. The rigging's fine too. Just, go and help out. Do something other than just climb and jump. But you're a good climber and jumper. Sorry, I'm supposed to be talking to you and the audience, not just Caesar. This isn't just a show about you, Caesar. Whoop. Oh. That was dangerous.
Right on.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, being a pirate and all, does it ever become lonely?
Not as much as you think. Like, there's not a big pirate community in Australia. Obviously, we've got our local scene largely actually centered around Lagerstein. Call out, boys. Greatest pirate metal band in the country. Yep, I'll get that one right there. They're actually here at the Bald Faced Stag in 2 weeks. So if, you're watching this before the 21st, come down and see it. But no, there's a broader global community, pirate festivals in the US, all that sort of stuff, and my hat maker is a member of the pirate community, but his day job is making hats for pirates. It must be the life, to be honest. But it's a big community, and we've all got each other's backs. Don't actually see as many members of it as I'd like often enough, but they're out there, and it's good to know that they're out there.
Heck yeah.
We have a big crew. Yeah.
And why be a pirate?
Well, that actually stems back a long way. When I was a kid, much like a lot of people, when you ask pirates that question, you usually get two answers. One is Pirates of the Caribbean, but mine goes back a little before that. There was a game called Secret of Monkey Island, and I played that to death. And that was about becoming a pirate, and it gave me this bug. Pirates are awesome. I should be a pirate. Get on a ship, be a pirate. And at uni I made another mate who had that interest in pirates as well. And I'm talking to you, Fergus. And that brought it back up. And I knew that I needed to get back into this thing. I needed to get myself a pirate hat, the one I've been staring at for ages. That one there. I'd been eyeing this off for years at the time, and I thought, you know what? Let's get one. And I just started going full pirate in my everyday life, and it was a blast. It was fun. It was exactly what the other members of the community said it was. It's weird, you get strange looks, but you get that bit of colour on the street. You don't have to worry about what other people think. You can just be out there and be yourself.
Just do it.
Exactly, and everyone will love you for it. A couple of people might mock you for it, but they're weak. They wish they could do it.
It says more about them.
It says a lot about them, but they wish they could do something as stupid as be a pirate in public and get away with it. All you have to do is do it. Put that pirate hat on your head and get down the street.
You're living a dream.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
amazing. So Bucky, I'm wondering, who is your favourite wrestler?
Well, see, that's a question I actually get a lot. And a lot of people think I'm going to say Paul Burchill because that's an obvious one. And they're partially right. That man's entrance, swinging in on a rod, amazing. I wish I could wrestle at places that would let me swing in on a rod. Promoters, if you're booking a show, find me a venue where I can swing to the ring on a rod. I'm your guy. I'll be there. But honestly, probably Edge. He was the first one that I really watched, because I started watching wrestling pretty late. He was on the first show I watched, and he was the guy that grabbed my attention, and he never stopped grabbing my attention. He just had that charisma, he had that style in the ring, and he was always on. But I never watched a match with Edge and thought I was phoning it in, because he never was. He was always on, constantly, and I love that about him. So yeah, honestly, Edge is my boy.
Nice. Hey, so it's Falco here. So the AWF show was over, and it was a really fun show to be a part of. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to wrestle all around Sydney for the AWF. That was really great. Didn't get any quality footage for the show, but Bucky and Jengis Kong had an epic battle again. Yeah, they smashed it out, and it was really entertaining. As far as Bucky goes, I've known him for a couple of years now, and I'm really impressed by everything that he does in the ring these days. Like, he's an entertainer. He loves going out there. He's an asset to every show he's a part of, and yeah, he's a pleasure to be around at shows, and I think crowds just really appreciate having him there. So yeah, he had a battle with Alex Titan earlier this year for HVW, and he really just stepped it up, and he showed that he's not only capable of being in the main event scene, but that he's come so far over the past couple of years, and I wish him all the best in the coming future. But as far as this year's been for me, it's been a bit of a hectic year all up. I've wrestled 10 matches in 10 months, and I've done a little. I've completed the goal of making a little YouTube series, and now that's all. It's all wrapping up. So it's been a hectic year. In that time, I've done some chops. I've made a return. I've won some matches. I did some ring crew. I celebrated Christmas. I had a happy New Year. I tied up some loose ends. I rumbled with 29 other men, or 28 other men, one woman. I beat a bushfire. I put some issues to rest. I met some new faces. I stood up to Alex Titan. I nearly won the HVW championship for a second time. I met the AWE champ, Vinny Vane. I got bashed by Gat. I said goodbye to some familiar faces. I gained some weight. I lost some weight. I went for some road trips. I returned to AWF. I reignited an old tag team. I sorted some health issues out. I met Ryback. Met Christopher Daniels. I got back into the swing of things. I've been too warm. I've been too cold. I've been cheered. I've been booed. I've lacked confidence. I've been overconfident. I've cited the misfit many, many, many times. I've returned to HVW. I've been stressed. I've been injured. I've been in the hospital. I've worked hard. I've fallen short. I've let go, and I've got back up. As far as matches go, I've been in a gauntlet match. I've been in a Census Leg Christmas hardcore match. I've been in a 30-man Rumble match. I've been in a HVW Championship match. I've been in a triple threat. Been in a 5-way elimination tag team championship match. I've beat the AWF tag team champions. I've lost to the AWF tag team champions. Wrestled in a 6-man ladder match. And I've had the time to sit down with Bucky and smell the roses for once. So that's been great. At the end of the day, I've met some amazing people. I've visited some interesting places, and I've achieved some important goals. I love wrestling. And if you love wrestling too and you want to get involved, by all means, I encourage you to get involved. Dream big, set realistic goals, train hard and get out what you put in. Respect those around you and learn to let go is the advice I would give you. But as for Falco, as far as the future goes, who knows? Who knows? I'm going to continue training when I can. I love training. I get a lot out of training personally. I love going, and yeah, I'm going to keep doing that. And I've got some really great trainers that have they're the masters of their craft, and yeah, I love going, and I want to continually get better. I'm never at a point where I think, wow, I don't need to train anymore, because there'll never be a point where that's the case. So always try to be better. And yeah, always try to make wrestling better, no matter where you're at. So yeah, that being said, thank you for watching the Falco Chronicles, all 10 episodes. It's been fun making these, but that's a wrap. So yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah, good day.
Daddy's here. And Daddy's got a few things to say.
World is bleeding, but feeling just fine. All numb in our castle, where we're always free to choose, never free enough to find. I wish something would break, 'cause we're running out of time. And I'm overcome, yeah. I'm overcome. Holy water in my lungs. I'm overcome. These women in the street pulling out their hair. My master's in the yard, giving light to the unaware. This plastic little place is just a step amongst the stairs. And I'm overcome, yeah. I'm overcome, baby. Holy water in my lungs, yeah. I'm overcome. spin around, your help is here. But I'm parked in this open space, blocking the gates of love. And I am overcome, yeah. I am overcome, baby. Holy water in my lungs, yeah. I am overcome, yeah. I am overcome, oh Lord. I am overcome, baby. Holy water in my lungs, holy water, holy water. I am overcome. Beautiful drowning, this beautiful drowning, this holy water, this holy water is in my lungs. I am overcome. I am overcome, yeah. I am
Ladies and gentlemen, even though he wasn't successful tonight, let's give it up for an incredible showing from the Buccaneer here tonight at Club Maitland City.